tough matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Milwaukee Bucks today. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Atlanta Hawks, and an excellent win. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Hardaway's checked in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Monroe. Chris Middleton comes in for Parker. Jenkins is checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Vasquez is in for Carter Williams. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Jenkins in at two-guard. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Vasquez, and it's Henson in at the center position.
Well, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
Schroeder kicks the tee. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Jenkins the pass to Middleton. It's stolen by Schroeder. Outside Hardaway, and Teague has it in the corner. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
1:30 left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Splitter sets a screen for Teague. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Atlanta again missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Henson dishes to Jenkins. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Middleton can't hit from in close.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Fires from 18, and he nails the jumper. Middleton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway kicks to Scott. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And now here comes Vasquez leading the break. Finished off the break.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, our attitude approaching the game has been, you know, we can beat it.
Greg, it's got to be more than just that. Flitter's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. We've got Splitter, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Teague. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And Mike Scott out of Virginia, becoming a pretty deadly spread four in the pros. He only shot a single three his rookie season. Last season, threes made up almost half the shots he attempted.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He dropped in 15 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
And Mike Scott provides instant offensive punch off the bench.
You know, over the last couple of seasons, his defense has maybe and rebounding have gone south, but he doesn't have any problems getting the ball up and knocking down shots. He's just got to continue to find the balance so that he's not just a scorer, but he's able to do some other things too.
Jenkins can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Splitter kicks to Scott. Dishes to Cephalosha. Pass to Hardaway. Takes a three. Rebound by Vasquez. Bucks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. The dish to Jenkins. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. And it's 9 points for Freak. Outside Teague. Right side Hardaway. Nice move. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Five seconds left in the first half of the game. From deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee. And the first half. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Have to like what we're seeing from Jabari Parker.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Hansen. Chris Middleton comes in for Jabari Parker. Jenkins, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Vasquez in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Jenkins, he's in at shooting guard. Greg Monroe is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Vasquez in at the 1. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Splitter sets a screen. Hardaway kicks to Splitter. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the one thing Thiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles. He knows where he's supposed to be. He gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
Pass to Vasquez. There's the feed to Jenkins. Baseline J on the way. Rebound Atlanta. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight. defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor is not what it needed to be in terms of effort. They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Shoots a three. Cannot hit. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Splitter, that's good. Splitter's got 6 in the quarter. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Monroe. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Schroeder passes to Hardaway. 20 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Splitter sets a screen. Pulls up. High post. Rebound by Vasquez.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And a wide open look for Freak. He got it. Up in time, but it. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Atlanta making some changes. Splitter comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jenkins comes in for Antetokounmpo. Horford is out there with Splitter. Then there's Teague. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Millsap, and it's small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been. Out-rebounded thus far.
Milwaukee in the lead. Hunter Williams dishes to Monroe. And Jenkins kicks to Monroe. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Thabo Cephalosha has checked in for Atlanta. Korver comes in for Teague. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Jenkins with it, misses the layup. and they're in position to take the lead.
You know what? A bucket here would mean a bunch at this stage of the game.
To the left wing, the three from Cephalosha. It's money from deep.
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open three.
And here is Carter Williams. At the elbow, it's Freak. Offline. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That narrows the gap to 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. The three won't fall. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yeah, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jeff Teague.
When it comes to Jeff Teague, there's an aggressiveness to his game that allows him to be a difference maker. He's always going to be the one who dictates the pace of the game. I love that about Teague. He's just as skilled at orchestrating for his teammates.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, send him in. time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tiny tummy. And you make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over, and we can start again. For you, I caught a lot of static. And me, I would like it automatic.
This is it. The last game of my rookie season. Kinda hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur. I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playoffs, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and give it everything I have one last time. So here goes nothing.
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Indiana Pacers are ready to go. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for John Henson. Mayo comes in for Jabari Parker. Jenkins, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Vasquez in for Carter Williams. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Hill. On the court for Indiana, C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Solomon Hill is out there with Mahinmi, and it's Stuckey in at the 1. Right side George. Shot clock at 5, and the foul called on Vasquez. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. George, that one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. You know, no doubt last year a bit of a loss for Paul George. I mean, had to sit out most of it after that gruesome leg injury in the Team USA scrimmage.
Stuckey passes to George. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Henson's checked in.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season. Top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
Just 5 on the clock. Jenkins with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise for
Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do. And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas. Here for Milwaukee. Then for the Pacers. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Paul George comes in for Hill. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Jenkins in at shooting guard. Monroe is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Mayo in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Jenkins can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 15. To the paint. Here's George. Makes it off the glass. George has got 7.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic had a nice performance. He finished with 15 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
The dish to Monroe. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Stuckey kicks to Hill. .131 left to play in the first half. It's stolen by Mayo. One-on-one here. And the call will be against George Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Pacers. Now here's Jenkins. He's covered closely. In the corner, Mayo with it. Out to the right wing. Carter Williams kicks to Jenkins. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. And again, the Bucks miss. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Miles. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot. Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter-Williams got traded last season. It's so hard to find point guards with his length and instincts. I mean, you just have to wonder what's going on in Philly.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of in your situation.
32 seconds left in the first half. And Miles kicks to Mahimi. Carter-Williams against Stuckey. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his third rebound tonight. Now Jenkins. 9 points in the game so far. Goes up from the top of the key. And too long on the shot. And we've reached half. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Jabari Parker. Jenkins, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahimi's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for George Hill. On the court for Indiana, they've got Ian Mahimi. C.J. Miles is out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Lavoy Allen. And it's Hill in at the small forward position. Pacers trail by 20. Stuckey outside. They set the pick. He feeds it to Hill. Off the pick. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is off, and Indiana will go the other way with it. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen dishes to Hill. Stuckey up top. Rebounded by the Bucks. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Gentlemen, that's his third personal foul. Shooting.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. George. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise for your energy.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. John Henson comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Jenkins in for Vasquez. The Pacers also changing it up. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Hill. Jenkins, he's in at shooting guard. Jabari Parker is out there at Greg Monroe. Then it's John Henson, and it's Carter-Williams in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Stuckey with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Stuckey passes to Hill. Ellis kicks to George. On the wing, Ellis. Up and in on the layup. Ellis has got 4 points this quarter.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Carter Williams dishes to Jenkins. Trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Ellis penetrating to the paint. Stolen by Henson. And it's time for an injury report.
Yes, gentlemen, the head athletic trainer for Milwaukee was able to update me on the situation. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. You couldn't pick a worse time for an injury of any kind as the season enters its very last stretch. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Hopefully we'll see him very soon.
Well, they like him back as quick as possible, but they also want him healthy.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Allen comes in for George. And it's Hill in for Ellis. Back to Carter Williams. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And really, after losing all 3 games to this point in the matchup, guys, they have to be happy to get a win here.
Yeah, I mean, a loss would have given them a horrendous 0-4 mark in the season series, so I thought they did very well to avoid that fate.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Carter Williams. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Plumlee sets the pick for Jenkins. The tray. Pacers with the rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stuckey. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now here's Jenkins, defended by George. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Middleton the pass to Jenkins. Three-pointer. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Carter Williams. He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one. And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular
can't believe the regular season's done. Some of those games I can barely remember, but we did it. We made the playoffs. And tonight, I make my postseason debut. I wasn't sure I'd be here as a rookie, but I can't wait to see what this team can do. Like KG said, anything's possible. So let's go chase that title.
Season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke report. In for Whiteside. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Lou Aldang. And it's Green in for Dwayne Wade. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Henson. Mayo comes in for Parker. Jenkins, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Vasquez in for Michael Carter-Williams. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Jenkins in at shooting guard. Mayo out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Greg Monroe. And it's Vasquez in at the point guard position. We've got 1:48 left in the first.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass. You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. Outside Dragic. There's Winslow. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Bucks trail by 4. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
I asked him about what his goals were coming into this game one, and he said win at all costs. If we can't come out strong here, then everything we've worked for to get home court advantage at this point goes out the window. They don't want to see that, gentlemen.
And thank you, Doris. No luck. Excellent D there for Mayo. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Now here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Dragic. From 12 feet out. Can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fades away. And that one's good.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Bucks trail by 6. Vasquez kicks to Jenkins. Tries a 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now Dragic. Here's Stoudemire. No good. Recently, we sat down with Freak to discuss his NBA future as a free agent this offseason. You know, Clark, it sounds like it. Side. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Green in for Goran Dragic. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Jenkins in a 2-guard. Antetokounmpo out there with Mayo. Then it's Vasquez, and it's Monroe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Vasquez kicks to Jenkins. Stolen by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Bucks number 1.
You love their hustle and determination on the boards. It's that kind of play down low that has helped them win a lot of games this season. And now, obviously, it's going to be a key for them in the playoffs.
Jenkins can't get it to go. Miami trailing. Dang dishes to Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And here's Vasquez. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. And Milwaukee has possession. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. And Jenkins throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
It's Dragic with the drive. Got it. Good job in the low post. Dragic has got the game tied up here for Miami.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Vasquez passes to Jenkins. A three-pointer, no good. Heat have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Dragic kicks to Winslow. 1:03 left in the first half. Back to Dragic. It's stolen by Jenkins. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Pass to Vasquez. He feeds it to Jenkins. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. And Winslow pulls it down. The Heat trail by 3. Green dishes to Dragic. There's the 3. Green, no luck. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. Here's Jenkins. And the rebound goes to Anderson. There's Green with the 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Milwaukee on top.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Coach, how have you been able to get your offense clicking in this first half?
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this. For Miami, Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Parker. Jenkins, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Vasquez in for Carter Williams. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Bosh in the Birdman, Chris Anderson at the 4 and 5. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Bosh. Miami no good on that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
And Dragic with a clear path to the hoop, and the basket good. Dragic has got 10 points in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Bosch against Antetokounmpo. Bosch passes to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Wade drives in. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. That's now 8 points for Wade.
You know, earlier in the game, they had trouble getting on track, shooting a really poor percentage. But they've overcome that now, and they look to be in a nice rhythm and flow.
And Jenkins kicks to Henson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. A lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guards. Number 5 is Dwayne Wade.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Here's Henson. And at last, they get one to fall. Henson's got 8 points here in this quarter. The Heat leading by 4. Dragic dishes to Winslow. It's all about Antetokounmpo. And now here comes Vasquez leading the break. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Dragic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now the dish to Winslow. To the middle. Wash inside. Guarded by foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Miami, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And he's good on the second. Vasquez kicks to Jenkins. A three-pointer, no good. T-Wade on the wing with 1 on the clock. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Heat lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get checked in for Green. Milwaukee also making some changes. Henson's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Jenkins in for Chris Middleton. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Jenkins. He's in at shooting guard. John Henson out there with Monroe. Then there's Parker, and it's Carter Williams in at the point. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
We've seen some good numbers for Carter Williams. He's got 13 points and 2 steals.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
And the Heat making a change here. Dragic is checked in. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Bosch.
You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room.
Carter Williams, the pass to Jenkins. From deep three-point range, Miami grabs the miss.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Heat.
Their superior ball handling. Won it for him here, Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Dwayne Wade. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
No good on the triple. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
No, not at all. Not a real chance of getting back in it at this point.
Greg, you think it's over?
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It's a done deal. Forget about it.
It might be. And so Miami takes this one by a big mark.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver these sorts of performances, and he helped carry his team tonight.
Well, Dwayne Wade was at his best tonight, fellas. He's a ferocious competitor when he gets in the zone like that.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round
I know money isn't everything to you, Freak, and I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect that in you. You're a man of conviction. But it's my responsibility to point out the consequences of that.
Millennium, Hiram a Biff, gotta watch what I say to you, so I clone my section, cause they really passed the statute of limitations. The streets still holler about how strong I am. I heard still holler about how wrong I am. As a little had me amazed how my steady hand kept it afloat. Let it sit, cool it hard and hit the set. Cool it heartless in front of the store projects. Long as I made a profit, I see you eyeing me. Your fire escape diary filled with pages of episodes of shy and me. Non-believer, my hammer for hire. So close that your coat will catch fire. Dog, the stakes are dire. I'm no liar. Hold a court in the street beat, cause I got prize.
Same team, no game. Rather rock so trade. The corners got no shame. Trying to build these figures. Headquarters left, he ain't gone, he's still with us. Not in the physical, through us he live. I can see him with Big L, Punt, Pocket Big. Watching over the kid like, yeah, shit, the wait's over. Blow out and take over, I'm the truth. Give you proof, catch a video shoot. Pull them on you while them cameras on you. How you love that? Don't wanna bump with stacks, so get head dumb up. Make me call crumb up, it's the militia. Don't know about got me heated, frustrated about the blow. Me and Pans, Rave got the gauge raising. Sick of talk about it, ain't on my wavelength.
United, we stand together, down for whatever. Divided, we get at you from all angles. Gangstar forbid, NYG, same team, no game. Love is love, fam, one and the same. Funny style, act strange, going against the grain. Don't wanna see us on top of our thing. We adapt to change. Fame, fortune, and material gain. Flow stay natural, unrestrained. Let me explain. Don't get it till you set it aflame. Subject them to pain, make them respect the name that set.
It is for this. Sis all started here. Salutations.
Welcome to your second NBA season. Now that your career is progressing and you're It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they've got their hearts set on ringing in the new NBA season with a clean 1-0 record, and this is a team that believes they can do that. All the fine-tuning and changes of the offseason are what they hope will start to take shape starting tonight. And, of course, Freak playing here tonight. You've probably heard his story by now, lost a friend of
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gordon. Rivers comes in for Harris. Hezonja, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Payton. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Jenkins in at shooting guard. Mayo out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. And it's Vasquez in at the point guard. That one misses.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Jenkins, the pass to Vasquez. The feed to Jenkins. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. It's good from long range.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Magic trail by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Watson with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Rivers kicks to Vucevic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 6th in blocks, 18th in steals. As far as free throw shooting as a team goes, not a strong suit. Top 20 in the league. A little bit of work to be done there.
And speaking of all their blocked shots, certainly a team that when you took it inside, you had to keep your head on a swivel. They were lurking at all times.
Here's Jenkins. Soft touch off the glass. Jenkins got his first basket. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. It's going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
Jacks up a 3, and the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Vucevic.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Now here's Jenkins. He's covered closely. Misses from short range.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Watson with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And stolen by Mayo. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity. Vasquez, that's good.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
The Magic have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he can't get the first one. Napier, he's checked in for Hezonja. The Bucks also with the sub. Parker's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee in the lead. Vasquez kicks to Jenkins. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
From deep. And no good trying to get that one. And we got a close game here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Rivers comes in for Aaron Gordon. Hezonja, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Napier. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Jenkins, he's in at shooting guard. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Mayo, and it's Vasquez in at the 1 spot.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining.
Jenkins can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 9. Watson's shot is off.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Shots good by Jenkins.
Right now they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Watson kicks to Harris.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire 1st quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
He just never looks comfortable when he's that far away from the basket.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Jenkins. D right on him. Hansbrough dishes to Mayo. 5 to shoot. Here's Jenkins. He sinks the 11-footer. Jenkins got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Magic trail by 13. Watson kicks to Rivers. Harris against Antetokounmpo, and the basket by Harris.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the 1st.
Here's Jenkins. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Harris. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. 9 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that. And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Watson kicks to Vucevic. To the inside. Hezonja. And he banks in the layup. Hezonja's got 8 points.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Jenkins. And so we conclude.
Okay.
Fans, get ready for your...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far. With an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Harris. Shabazz Napier's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Payton. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Mayo comes in for Parker. Jenkins, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Vasquez in for Carter Williams. Watson out there with Napier. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Gordon. And it's Hezonja in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And the basket by Gordon.
Not much working for him as he moves to 1 of 6 now in the quarter.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Vasquez passes to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Jenkins. He's tightly guarded. Lets it go from 11. And Monroe, a bucket on the assist by Jenkins. 8 points for Greg Monroe. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Hezonja, guarded by Mayo. Shot Shot's good by Dedmon.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Vasquez dishes to Jenkins. Screen by Monroe. Shot's good by Jenkins. Jenkins got 11.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Watson, the pass to Hazanya. To the inside, Gordon. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And Orlando making it. Here's Carter Williams. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Jenkins in at 2-guard. Greg Monroe is out there at Plumlee. Then it's Michael Carter Williams. And it's Parker in at the small forward spot. The Magic trail by 13. Payton kicks to Dedmon. There's the dish to Oladipo. They get a hand on it. And oh, here we go, Jenkins. And nobody is back. Here's Carter Williams. Finish off the break. Carter Williams has got 4 points this quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Oladipo misses.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Here's Jenkins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Jenkins. He has 11 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Gordon's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Payton with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. It's tipped, and it's on a bounce to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And Orlando has possession. Trailing by 17. Payton dishes to Gordon. Launches a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Jenkins. It's stolen by Vucevic. 4-on-3 break. And the foul called on Freak. Oladipo goes in from 8 feet away, drops it in. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Milwaukee leading by 12.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here is Carter Williams. And that is good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Payton kicks to Vucevic.
That's a wall.
Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Carter Williams. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Oladipo, the pass to Harris. He feeds it to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell, and that one comes up a bit short. Now here's Carter Williams, and so it's the Bucks taking care of business.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Carter Williams. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they needed him to. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the... And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
It was a great win for the team tonight. What can you take out of such a positive overall performance?
I knew the team was capable of a performance like this. I was feeling it tonight even before the game, telling guys in the locker room that this game was ours. Now I just got to keep them hungry. Not let them forget how dominant we could be. Huge win tonight. Huge win.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't.
Hey, boy up on the land till I die, till I die, on the east side till I die, till I die, rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die, in the hood I'm good till I die, CLE till I die, everywhere I gon' putting on, putting on, putting on, everywhere I gon' putting on, putting on, putting on, everywhere I gon' putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, yeah, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q in the flow seat. Everybody in the team eat. Green bills, y'all know it's the green season. Catch me only up a short scene. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm street leaguing. And one door on the floor going up though. 3 points to the dunk though. Me and Shove though. My city, been turned up on the jump though. Boy up on the land till I die, till I die. On the east side till I die, till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die. In the hood I'm good till I die. CLE till where I gon' putting on, putting on.
super. Future. I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay from good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
We hating on rich as a 100K I spent that on my wrist. $200 spent that on your model, put that on my list. Oh, there he going that foreign again. In the scene, bring the core in the end. We should have wrote. The ring go, I won't call her again. Woke up early this morning. Crib as big as a college. Me up under the loudest. Whipping some with no mileage. Diamonds cost me a fortune. Them horses all in them Porsches. Can't handle afford it. 4,200 my mortgage. Falling on my Corbett. You haters, you bore me. Only the real get a piece of the plate. Repping my city and running my state. Keep me up, do they run with the one piece, then I visit your place. Bang.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay no good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And I'm at it again. There go that flow, bringing tragedy in. Cop me a chain, your salary spent. Just sweeping them cavities in. Counting money, hourly trend. Letting them seem like Austin twins. Squares, cabinet bins. Neck full of gold, Olympian. Demons, I'm blowing the check on the gear. Falling soon, then hop on the leer. Strap with them poppers in back of the rear. Sock passe, them is here. Woke up early this morning. Mine is telling me money. Paper, moolah. Pockets as fat as a tumor. Millionaire, no rumor. Living my life off a tuna. Want it with me, I deliver the beef. Ribs only enjoying the feast. Pull up a seat, bon appetit. No Louboutins when they're red on your sleeves. Bang, bang, bang.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay from good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti.